Hello, Herotaku Nation. This is Megatron Week Day 4, and this is Wheelchair 21 coming at you with animated Megatron. Now, this animated Megatron actually has a few surprises in store for us, because, well, one, this is the leader, and two, let's just say the sounds in this Megatron are not of the usual. Anyways, his vehicle form is an amazing VTOL helicopter and jet. It's kind of a combination of like an Osprey and an Apache helicopter. It's very futuristic and unknown what exactly type of vehicle it's supposed to be based on or derived from. A lot of people say it's derived from concepts from G.I. Joe and other things, but overall it's a really awesome piece for a Transformers collection nonetheless. And this is one of the few times that Megatron, as an aerial bot, or chooses to be an aerial bot, has such a really badass design. There's only been 2 times, I think, 2 to 3 times he's had an aerial form as of this date when animated was airing, and that was once in Energon, and the other was in Cybertron with the occasional RID, but that was because he and Robots in Disguise, or Car Robots, was similar to his Cybertron aspect, where he was a multiple changing transformer. Anyways, this awesome figure is actually a basic transformer to transform because of how his body is constructed, with his legs being the tail and his upper torso being all right here. Cool thing is his swords up here are also his propellers, his top propellers, which actually rotate when you actually twist and turn them. They work together in tandem as a gear motion. And he also has lights and sounds when pressing his Decepticon logo, which when I first saw it, I was like, why is the Decepticon logo red? But then I was like, oh wait, the show's kind of like that. And let's see if it works out for me. That is Megatron in flight sounds for his light up. I think also the top lights up while it's using that sound again. I'll do it one more time. Yep. The cockpit is lighting up, if you can see. Really hard to really see, though, because there's only one light built into it in total. But it's really not a big deal. Underneath is his fusion cannon, which actually is a missile fire gimmick. When fired upon, I'm going to shoot it at the table. Hopefully it works. And it's not working for me. That is weird. Let me try it again. And there we go. Fired off. And that actually has a powerful kick to it because of its, like, bolt action gimmick for its missile firing. And once you remove the actual fusion cannon, yep, it makes the transformation sounds when you reveal his face. So I'm going to do it one more time. And that's one of his other sounds that he has. Now we're going to go right into the actual robot form for this figure, and we'll be back in just a second. Alright, like I said, the transformation should be simple for this figure, and a lot of people say it's quite basic for being a leader class transformer. Anyways, the Megatron mold is amazing, and he looks really badass. He's very brooding, very strong, very just masculine. He is probably one of the best embodiments of Megatron you'll ever see in all of Transformers. He is one of the best Megatrons ever known, and he was one of the aspects that made animated great. Animated had a slow and terrible start, in my personal opinion, but really shined once they brought back the character of Megatron after their slight hiatus of keeping him in the shadows. Anyways, this character features wonderful bright metallic silvers and reds, and really just shows how, in a sense, royal Megatron is and how military based he is. And like I said, he still has lights and sounds, which actually now gives him 3 new sounds when in this form. First off, we have... Okay, actually it's out of sync, but fusion cannon, which is his weapon. I am Megatron. And... Alright, now let's circle around. Yes, by hearing these three sounds automatically, this tells you that this is the Takara animated Megatron. Which, when I purchased this, I did not know at the time, because, honestly, the paint jobs really don't differ that much when it comes to the leaders, rather it be the Deluxes and the Voyagers, where they have a nice brighter gleam and shine or a darker shade of their coloring. His was pretty spot on. I mean, it was right next to the other one. And it's ironic because they were both different prices, but because there were no batteries in them to test them at the time when I bought this at Animazement 2014, the dealer handed it to me and was like, oh, this is in the animated US bin, so $20. And I got it for 20. So honestly, it's worth an amazing price if you can get it for 20. It's good if you can get it for the $40 to import it mint in box. But 20 is the reasonable price for just getting the American one alone. I like it. I love the colors. I think it's great. And it's one of my favorite characters from the animated cartoon, next to the Dinobots, and some of the other miscellaneous characters that were not usually this main focal point of the show. Anyways, you can find this toy sometimes sold at Big Bad Toy Store when they get it restocked, or TF Source, or you can even get it on eBay, because a lot of people are selling their animated stuff lately. It's weird, for being such a loved show, a lot of people are just getting rid of their toys now for it. So anyways, I hope you liked this Megatron review, and I hope you like the rest of the Megatron reviews we have for you for Megatron Week here on Herotaku. Anyways, follow us on Twitter, and like us on Facebook. And we'll see you with more Transformers reviews.